Well,
possibly lying. We
I
don't know.
hope they're practicing for the stand-up because clearly...
Well, Sergical Goblin was very vocal on Twitter about having to learn that skill.
He was, I saw that. He's going to
But,
split some skellies in the back. Royal's holding on to that 10 elixir, not going to commit anything until he sees something else from Sergical Goblin here.
Yeah, just waiting this time. We don't actually see the decks at the moment, so we don't know what's actually waiting. We got 10 elixir still being sat on by Royal and Sergical.
The waiting game is so intense. The sense of anticipation is palpable in the arena, Trade. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
No, I can just feel the anxiety over what's going to come next. Zap as well, just being used. I think Sergical's just playing with him at the moment.
Yeah.
Trying to get a response. I have a feeling.
Here we go. Baby Dragon out the right side. Royal's going to counter with an Executioner. Nicely done. That's able to chop through that big old baby up top. No problemo.
Still not showing their hands, being very slow, but a battle ram on the left-hand side to kick things off.
Oh, and the Night Witch comes down. Sergical Goblin hates the Night Witch. It's his least favorite card, and until she gets nerfed, she's going to be an absolute terror in the arena today.
The Dark Goblin should clear up the bats quite nicely, and the Night Witch to boot as well. Very good.
Nice.
Very
Didn't
easily
take any damage at all
there.
And Sergical Goblin at the right side defended that Executioner with just 1 Elixir Skeletons. Pretty good cause for them being nerfed, I guess.
Graveyard on the right-hand side to kick things off, though. Goblin Gang going to drop up and try and get it. Zap clears out most of them, gets the well played out as the Skellies will make a couple of connections. Nothing too major as the remnants of the Goblin Gang and the Baby Dragon storm down the right.
Surge added that Baby Dragon on, but I think the Goblin's probably had it right there. He's going to lose that Baby Dragon to an Executioner at the right side now. Whoa, I take that back. Hold on. Lightning added on means Sergical Goblin is going to commit to this right side push. Gets about 900 damage out there, down only 2 drops of Elixir.
Excellent use of the lightning spell there to get the maximum out of that push. And look, 1661, he's taken a fair chunk off that right Princess Tower. Nearly 1,000 damage off of it. Giant going to be going up on the right-hand side. But Giant versus P.E.K.K.A. I know who wins that duel, so it's who comes up around it. And the Night Witch is going to be backing up Royal. Sergical Goblin needs to get something to back this up as well. Dark Goblin was a great answer, and there it is.
Oh, yeah, shooting those bats out of the sky like it's nothing. Poison goes down that left side, though. That's going to take care of the Dark Goblin. Graveyard in the back as this Giant is trying to tank for the tower. Zap is going to reset it, though, and it's looking like the Skellies are stacking up on the right side. Nicely done. He's got that Goblin Gang back there. Only takes about a couple of...
Well, he cycled back round to the Dark Goblin when he was dropping all of those units.
Oh, getting the block in there for that Executioner. Dark Goblin's going to hang on. He's got 2 Baby Dragons going out the right side now. Big right side attack.
Tornado. Big necessary, but Dark Goblin still doing all the work against Night Witch. I think Sergical Goblin here has found a good answer. Double Baby Dragon on the tower. 426, 94, 1 HP.
Take it down. 10 seconds left, and Royal's got no way to seal the victory here. Sergical Goblin applying so much pressure at that right side. I thought that it was just going to keep on fizzling. Royal kept on adding defense, but Sergical preempting nearly every single move exactly before Royal was able to get it in there. Claims a victory just even before overtime. Didn't even want to go for more than 3 minutes. Surge trying to seal the deal in this best of 3. It's going to give it a nice little good luck there. Royal ready to go, though. All business.
These guys might stall it out, but no, Skelly's going to be dropped, so not showing his hand too early. Surge always trying to hold on to his cards. Really a good counter-attacker rather than being proactive. And this reactive style of play really works for Sergical Goblin because, like I said, he just knows what he needs to play against every single card. It's whether he has those cards that's the question mark for Royal.
You know, Baby Dragon is so interesting. We've seen it in both decks today for Sergical Goblin and Royal, getting a lot of play. It's a very versatile card, and even though we typically see a lot of decks that like to do one thing really well, it seems like at top-level gameplay, versatility really is prime here. That lightning out the right side for Sergical Goblin earns him a little bit of damage over there, and although he's about to reach 10 Elixir, he's facing down a big push from Royal on the right side.
Yeah, well, there's the P.E.K.K.A. He's got that pocket P.E.K.K.A. again. Gonna go and deal with the Golem that's starting on a slow push. Royal needs to start finding out what he's gonna build up against it. Night Witch again.
Can't distract the P.E.K.K.A. though. They're flying up
Dark
there.
Goblin.
And once again, Dark Goblin just trying to shoot down
Golem's got the aggro this time. Golem is drawing the aggro of the Dark Goblin. He doesn't have the damage coming out from Dark Goblin to clear out the Night Witch.
He didn't even need it though. P.E.K.K.A. just absolutely wrecking that Golem at the right side. Still taking a little bit of damage out there from that push, but Sergical Goblin did a little bit of damage of his own out on the right side. One more drop of Elixir to play around with. I gotta give it to Royal there. He actually did a nice little dent at that right side tower, about 800 damage total.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Sergical Goblin, I think the misplay almost there was the positioning of the Dark Goblin, but Goblin Gang going to come down onto the left-hand side, and Baby Dragon should sweep that up very nicely. Only needs a couple of shots to get rid of that.
Royal dropped the oops. I guess he was a little bit sad about those goblins getting stabbed in there. Not worried too much about this baby dragon on the left side, though. Sergical Goblin's taking more damage on the right.
Ooh.
He is pressuring the left, though. He's going to try to force this lane switch because he doesn't want to allow Royal to build up a big push on the lane that he's already gotten more damage on. Tornado at the left side is a nice move by Royal, but I think that Goblin's going to survive. Yep, needed some skeletons down below to finish it off.
Yeah, the solo bat will fall to one archer shot, so nothing really to worry about on the remnants of that push. But Goblin Gang running straight into this baby dragon yet again. It's getting decimated before they can make contact. Dark Goblin comes out as an answer, but it's too late.
And they both got their big tanks in their hands. Sergical Goblin with the P.E.K.K.A, Royal with the Golem. They're both just waiting for that opportune moment to strike.
Where did he get it?
Good,
Oh,
makes
it's
the
the
nets with the
connection.
tower. Huge hit over on the left for Sergical Goblin. Gonna chop that Night Witch down. Dark Goblin helping out to take out the rest of this defensive setup here.
Lightning to clear out.
Lightning. Oh my God! Sergical Goblin is out for blood once again. He's really far behind the Elixir right now, though. Royal with the pump and the Golem moving over on the left side. Oh, only 337 left on the left. Can Serge finish it off with
Here's
a
the
lightning
P.E.K.K.A.
cycle? Yeah, P.E.K.K.A to defend.
Right, I think the lightning cycle might be a viable option. Does actually proc the
That's
King
the
Tower.
King Tower.
Yeah, a little bit of BM coming up from Sergical Goblin. He knows he's got the
Good
victory
game,
there.
though, yep.
Throws out the lightning to end it. Sergical Goblin taking his first match of the Crown Championship 2-0.
Not even a second in overtime. You notice there that Royal placed those troops way back